Hi, it is Carol here from Thatirishschoolhouse. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a consumables haul. So, who doesn't love stationery? So I got all my stuff together, or most of my stuff, that I had purchased for the upcoming year, which is 2018-2019, where I shall be teaching 2 students. I will have my son going into senior infants and my daughter who is kind of preschool junior infants. We're going to be doing a lot of junior infant material with her, although her age group is actually just preschool. She is 3.5 right now, but she's clever like her mom. I'm just messing, like her dad. So anyway, let's get to it. I just have the laptop here beside me, so while I do the voiceover, so that I don't get too confused or off topic. Here are my items. We have a mixture of things from Deals and from Lidl. As you can see, it is quite colourful, and most of the items I have bought 2 or maybe 3 things, just so that I have one for each child and one for extra, or maybe one for me. So over here, we are doing 3 science subjects this year, or we are going to try to. We have 3 science folders because my children wanted to choose one each. So blue for water, green for earth, and red for safety, which is the first one, which is the one that I chose because I think that's very important. Safety first. Over here are the folders that are going to hold my children's curriculum when they do it. They're going to do it on sheets, and then we're going to put it in plastic pockets into their folder. They're going to have that for the year. That's their folder, and they will slowly see it fill, and by the end of the year it will be full of their beautiful work. These I actually used, I'll show you in the curriculum haul. We used them for my son's reader, so they are A4 and they actually have a little storybook stored in them now. Plastic pockets. Endless amount of plastic pockets. That's what we need. I actually need to go and get more. They work well. Alright, so clipboards. I actually saw this on another YouTuber's channel. She uses clipboards with her children on the floor, and I'm thinking that might work with my kids too. They're still quite young, so I'm still figuring out. We don't necessarily have desks for them. A5 document wallets. I prefer the ones with the zips on top, but these are the ones that they had. They're handy for just keeping little bits and pieces. The A4 are good as well, and actually I prefer, again, like I said, these ones with the zips can hold so much more than the plastic ones with the buttons. And actually I do keep the kids curriculum right now because it's a loose curriculum. I keep them in those. These are our artwork stuff. We have a sketch pad. My son already has one in his busy box, so this will probably be for my daughter. And then we have a big A3 size folder, which is blank paper and slots on the front. Very nice. Then we have folders, again with the slots, that we can put the children's artwork in. So it just made sense. A3 paper and A3 folder, like peanut butter and jam. I'm just messing. Irish people don't really eat peanut butter and jam. It's kind of weird. And then these ones are A4, and obviously for their A4 artwork, to just keep that all together and not looking too messy. One for my girl, one for my boy. These notepads, actually, I got, I thought they were notebooks, and actually they're not, they're pads. So, but I can still use them. Kids can practice with them. Then obviously blue for my boy, pink for my girl. Hardback, personal preference. I think it's just one of those things, 3 each. They shouldn't read. They're not going to be doing that much writing. I don't know why I bought that many. These ones, they have a big A4 folder each. So the thing, or sorry, not folder. What am I doing? Notebook each. So these are to kind of journal, send notes to each other, or sorry, from me to them and from them to me. So it will be practicing their writing. It'll start with hi, H-I, how to write that, form the letters, and then I will send them messages and they'll send me messages. My daughter already convinced our friend to write me a message. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday. But it's nice. I mean, just for them to draw little things, and that's their own special thing. Flamingos, my daughter loves flamingos. My son, blue. He's a boy. Then over here, you can't really see, they're at a shop. We have sharpeners, one for my girl, one for my boy, and a rubber. I find that somewhere. Then erasable pencils. I hope they work. My children, I don't know about your children, they scribble when the other child is drawing just to wreck their heads. And they just starts World War III, and we do not need that in our house. I'm skipping everything. We have stickers, letter thingies, googly eyes, pegs, brown buttons, which I bought before I saw the colourful buttons, and colourful buttons because we use a lot of buttons in our curriculum. And then we have, oh yes, my diary, my A4 diary. Week to view, always handy. I don't know, it just works in my head like that. And then also this little calendar thing, planner for the desk. I probably won't put it on the desk. It's a month to view. Again, I like seeing the bigger picture. You can be very disheartened if you just look at every little thing and you don't look at the bigger picture. This guy is so cute. A little deer in glasses and a striped shirt. Again, week to view, handbag size, perfect. Whiteboards, little whiteboards, one from a girl, one from a boy. In case you didn't know, I have a girl and boy. Yes, he is missing his pen, but we will get him one. Those will be great for practicing writing. These are just extra kind of little books that I had. Dot to dot. My daughter is loving dot to dot right now. Word search, dot to dot, stickers, and then Batman at the end. These will be handy for if they are sick of the stuff in their busy boxes and I just need to spend 10 minutes with someone for a lesson. I can just pull these out of my arsenal and say, bam! Here you go. Here is that Batman thing that you have been seriously wrecking my head about, that you want to do a page of. I will let you do a page of right now. And they will love me forever. Although right now, my son is just constantly every day, when can we start homeschool? When can we start homeschool? Because he wants to do that Batman one. Anyway, I think we went a little bit off topic there. So those are just the things that I bought. I also bought lots and lots of HB pens, and my kids are not in, I said pens, HB. We also bought a lot of HB pencils. We are not on pens yet. My son is turning 5 and my daughter will be turning 4 in December. So we are still on pencils, and I have had markers in the past, but we don't have markers right now because that just will not work. I am crossing my fingers and hoping that those erasable pencils do work, because as a rule of thumb we usually just stick to Crayola because it is easier. Cheap pencils break a lot. I get frustrated, child gets frustrated. They end up just doing this the whole time and just sharpening the whole time, just is spent sharpening, and that just doesn't work. So I'm really hoping that 1, these actually do rub out, these pencils do rub out, and 2, they don't keep breaking. So if you have any ride or die tips, let me know. And because I think paper is another one. I mean, maybe it's all 80 GSM paper, but the paper I've been buying is really bad quality, but it's so expensive otherwise. So I mean, if you have any hints on paper, the cheapest I found was, I think Lidl, 2 packets for €6, but that's gone. Aside from that is Bookstation, 2 packets for €8. Again, can't go wrong for €4 for 500 sheets of paper. And actually another quick tip is, if you, especially the colored card or the colored paper the kids are using, they just go through it and cut it in half. So that is from my child's Montessori teacher from last year. She said just cut the page in half and you get twice as long out of it. Anyway, any other hints or tips, please let me know down below. If there's any other hauls or questions or videos that you want me to do, also let me know and I will be happy to oblige. Bye for now.